When I posted earlier, I gave an example of flow, a child in a wave pool at a water park. And when the waves are picking you up, you can kind of feel it. They pick you up, they lift you a little bit, and they set you back down. It might be a little harder to get that experience as an adult, particularly if you're overweight. But it's worth considering. There's another example, thinking of a bird just locking out its wings and kind of gliding, and the air is just lifting the bird. Just think of that, to get the image in your mind, and then think of how that feels to just be lifted up by the wind. Or think of just being lifted by the water. I really like the wave pool example. You're lifted by the water a little bit, and then you're set back down. And you don't fight the water. You don't even have to do a lot. You just let the water carry you up a little bit, and you maintain your balance. You keep your legs under you, and then it sets you back down. And of course, if you play with this, particularly if you play with it where it's challenging, where you're right outside, where you can barely touch the bottom of the pool, or where the waves are coming in pretty heavy, then it gets a little tough. But that's where the fun is. Testing your ability, seeing what you can do, seeing what you can get away with, seeing what you can accomplish. And you can do this with fat loss. You can do this in any area of your life. But when you're testing your diet, you try something and just see what the feedback is. So moderate carb reduction, that's one thing you can try. See how you feel better, see how the weight falls off of you. You can also try with healthy fat. Coconut oil is the one I recommend you start with. So you're trying coconut oil, and if that's the only thing you're doing, I'd say take it about 20 minutes before a meal. Do it all 3 meals a day. If you have trouble with snacking, test it. You don't even have to do a full tablespoon with snacking. Just a teaspoon might be enough. Take a teaspoon, you say, I can have the snack, but I'm going to wait 20 minutes after my teaspoon of coconut oil. And then you just do it and test. And sometimes you're going to stumble. Sometimes you're going to take the teaspoon or tablespoon of coconut oil and wait 5 minutes. You won't be able to stand it anymore, and you eat. No big deal. Keep going. Keep going. Because you stumble, because you fall, that doesn't mean you can't still have fun in the wave pool. It just means you stumbled and you fell. You shake yourself off, you spit out any water or whatever, and you go back and you try again. You do the same thing with exercise. See how much you can enjoy each rep. See if you can explore each rep completely. And if you're doing exercise for energy, you can just do a few reps, 3 or 5 reps. That's all you need to get a shift, to feel a little bit differently. If you're doing exercise for energy with walking, then just see how much you can stay in that zone and that feeling of flow while you're walking. See how much you can enjoy and find satisfying a simple session of just walking for 5 minutes. You're not going to get it every moment of it. You're going to get distracted. You're going to think, oh crap, I need to do that. All this stuff's going to come up mentally, and a variety of things, and there might be aches and pains. There's all sorts of things that will come up. That's okay. That happens. That's part of the game. And then when that happens, as soon as you notice, you just bring your mind back, bring your body back, bring your whole experience back to the best of your ability of what you're focusing on, what you're doing your best to learn. To that feeling of fluidity, that feeling of relaxed focus, that feeling of flow. Come back to the feeling of flow. Keep practicing. Keep coming back. It may take a little while for you to get a feel for it. What else are you going to do? Usually when people are watching my stuff, they've already yo-yo dieted, they've already tried numerous exercise programs. You've already been through all that. And there's not useful things in the diets and useful things in the exercise programs. I don't know what they are in your case, but most likely there's useful things in both. The problem is trying to treat that as if it's the thing, as if it's the solution. It's not. It's just a list of techniques. The list of techniques are never what gets you motivated or inspired inside. They're never whatever the block is for you inside. Learning to get to a place of flow can help you with both of those. It can not only feel inspiring in and of itself, but it can help you much more gently work through and work around any blocks you have. And if you've yo-yo dieted, if you've tried, to lose weight and gained weight with any kind of program before, you got some kind of block. If it was just you didn't know the techniques, well, now you know the techniques, and if it's still not working, it's something more than that. So let this place of flow teach you. Let this place of flow carry you. Let it lift you up and set you back down closer and closer to your goal. I'm Ben Langley. We got a little one trying to peek into the video here. Thank you very much for spending a little time with me today. We'll talk again soon.